With donuts, it's not a question of if, it's a question of what flavor you're going to have. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best donut flavors and toppings.
Is that the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles?
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're pursuing all of our favorite donut options. Because really, what better way to celebrate these treats than by showcasing the best of these fried foods that the earth has to offer? And even though the cronut is a marvel in modern pastries, we'll only be looking at non-hybrid donuts.
If a croissant and a donut made sweet, sweet love, their baby would be a cronut, a flaky yet buoyant sugar-kissed pastry of perfection.
Number 10. Sugar donut. Sugar is usually the unseen ingredient in the world of pastries, but with the sugar donut, it's the star of the dessert. Not only does it give the donut a glittering look, but it also gives it an extra kick of sweetness, along with a rough yet delectable texture. The best part about this topping is that it's the easiest to make at home. Honestly, after making homemade donuts, the last thing anyone wants to worry about is making a multi-ingredient topping. With this, you just sprinkle a little sugar and eat.
Oh, thanks for the sugar. Sugar.
Number 9. Double chocolate.
Yeah, you better be careful, because that can lead to the hard stuff, double chocolate.
This decadent donut is perfect for those days when a single dose of chocolate just isn't enough, or if you just happen to be a chocoholic.
Lou, give me a milk. Chocolate.
No matter what the occasion, this winning chocolate on chocolate combination has your back. The base is made from a cake-based chocolate batter, making it fluffy and moist, which really shows off the rich chocolate flavor. It's then covered in a thick chocolate icing that will melt away all your woes. Whoever said there's such a thing as too much chocolate clearly has never tasted this beauty. Number 8. Cruller.
Here, can't work on an empty stomach, have some crullers.
The French cruller is a unique donut known for its amazing texture and its twisted appearance. It's made with deep-fried choux pastry dough, which relies on steam to rise, making it moist and giving it its light, airy texture.
Now that's a horse of a different cruller. Oh, God, that's good comedy.
The cruller actually has a long history of making people happy, since it was a dessert enjoyed throughout Europe for decades. The recipe was supposedly brought to the West in the early 1600s, thanks to Dutch commissionary Sebastian Kroll.
Savory cruller!
Yeah, I got really hungry being dead.
The cruller is usually matched with light toppings like glazes, but goes well with whatever topping your heart desires.
Okay, this guy needs coffee and crullers stat. We gotta get him to Rat Park. Let's go.
Number 7. Chocolate Long John. This donut stands out for its distinctive shape, but will stay in your heart for its deliciousness. Long Johns are often confused with eclairs, and while they are similar, the Long John is fried, not baked, and made with a yeast dough rather than choux dough. It may be filled with whipped cream. And while many toppings go well on the Long John, we just had to go with chocolate frosting since this nicely balances out the filling. Long Johns are also huge in donut terms, so you get a lot of a very good thing. Number 6. Powdered donut. No party is truly complete without a tray of powdered donuts, be they big or small. Despite being notoriously messy, this simple donut is a staple dessert for large gatherings, meetings, or a quiet night at home. It's a cake-based donut, which explains its fluffiness, and it's smothered in confectioner's sugar, which coats your entire mouth inside and out with its sweetness.
Oh, it seems worse than it was. See, I was eating powdered donuts and some sugar went down the wrong pipe.
Now pretty much all donuts go great with a cup of joe, but coffee and the powdered donut are a match made in heaven.
And I'll pack some food. Who else likes those little powdered donuts?
Me.
Number 5. Maple Glazed Doughnut. It's a Canadian staple, but you don't have to be from the Great White North to appreciate the sweet taste of maple.
I happen to know everything there is to know about maple syrup. I love maple syrup. I love maple syrup on pancakes. I love it on pizza. I like to take maple syrup and put a little bit in my hair when I've had a rough week. What do you think holds it up, Slick?
There are 2 main variations of the glaze. A light glaze with subtle hints of maple, and a thicker glaze that's basically maple fudge spread on a donut. Whatever form the glaze takes, this donut can only be made better by the addition of bacon. It might sound crazy, but the saltiness of the bacon with the sweetness of the maple is a beautiful marriage of flavors. Plus, it's perfect for breakfast. Number 4. Jelly donut. This is the sweet and glorious donut that combines powdered sugar as a topping and a fruity center for its filling.
What kind of experience do you have tasting jam? I'm a cop. What do you think my donuts are filled with?
Jelly.
Oh.
It's by far the messiest donut, due to the risk of staining your clothes and getting white powder all over you. But sometimes the mess is half the fun. The most common jelly or jam filling is strawberry, but this donut can be a little more versatile than that.
What? Ah, never mind. Just refill this with jelly, will ya? Thanks, you're an angel. What?
You can put any jelly you want, such as raspberry, blueberry, lemon, and even a red bean paste, and it will still be awesome.
You took the jam out of your donut. You took the f***ing jam out of my donut, Tommy. You did.
Number 3, Boston Cream Donut. Oh, the Boston Cream Donut. Where to even begin with this masterpiece of a dessert? It has a lot going on, and is basically a meal in itself. But all the flavors balance out perfectly.
I know you can hear me. I got your favorite donut, Boston cream with bacon shavings. Now do you forgive me?
It's a classic yeast-risen dough that's deep-fried, covered in a thick chocolate icing, and injected with a refreshing vanilla filling. In 2003, the state of Massachusetts made the Boston Cream their official state donut, which is perfect, since their official dessert is the Boston Cream Pie.
And there was goodies all around. There was jelly rolls and mocha eclairs and sponge cake and Boston cream pie and cherry tarts.
Listen to me. Huh? No butter, no pastry. We're on a diet.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Number 2, Chocolate-Glazed Doughnut. Most of us love it when a donut is covered in chocolate, but let's take a moment to really appreciate the glaze itself. It's the perfect combination of sweet and decadent, thick enough to really sink your teeth into, but delicate enough that it melts in your mouth.
You went, you little Dickens.
Combine that glaze with a soft donut, and you have a combination that's almost too good for words. If you want to fancy the donut up, then chocolate frosting with sprinkles makes the kid in all of us come out. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh, apple fritter. No, not that one. The one in front of. Yeah, that one.
Number 1, Glazed Donut.
Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut.
It's by far the most popular donut, and it's not hard to taste why. It's made of a simple yeast-risen dough that's covered in a sugary glaze that dissolves in your mouth. With these donuts, the fresher the better, since there's nothing like taking a bite out of a glazed donut that's still warm and dripping. Watching the cooking process is almost as satisfying as eating it, as we get to watch as the donuts sizzle in the hot oil and are then put through a waterfall of glaze. It's truly poetry in motion. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.